Alright, and we're back. This is going to be the last level in the technical game, I guess you want to say. We're not doing cleanup in this video. That'll be separated into its own stuff too. Well, all same playlist. Jesus!
Welcome.
Oh my god, that is so loud. So this is the last level in the game. It's a big, giant fucking amusement park.
Let's go!
I'll tell you what, I'm not amused. So, this is gonna be its own video because it's a fucking massive level. So we go to America Land, which, according to Japan, is just a bunch of guns and barrels. You know, that's pretty accurate for America, truthfully. Also, on native hardware, this is so slow. Like, there is, like, just so much slowdown at this point. Also, you might be thinking, so how do the speedruns work in this game? Like, the actual, like, time trials, right? Not like a speedrun, like a real SGDQ one. Excuse me? The way that they work in this game is actually something I don't like. So, there's a couple of games I play that do this, where you have to collect, like, the coin things to get the timer to stop, and I don't like that. It's like in Crash Bandicoot, 3? And, you know, obviously the Insane Trilogy had all of them in it, but... so, like, when you're doing this, if you click on these, they'll actually, like, stop the timer for a few seconds. I don't like that as an actual method of keeping... That's just not speedrunning. That's just... I don't like that. It doesn't work well for me, because it's like, oh, I got a 30-second time. Yeah, but that's not 30 seconds in-game time. That's like 42 seconds, and then, like, you stopped it a few times. That's not really the same thing. I don't like it. I know people understand what it is now, but it's that weird compulsive part of me that just says, that's just not true, that's just bullshit. Oh god. Anyways, this is the Terror Coaster, this is the... oh boy. So this part, I might fuck up a few times, and that's because So there's 2 Spectre coins in this area as a whole, and it's just not good. This is an on-rails section coming up here. This is broken into, like, a couple of portions. There's this part here, there's the roller coaster part, and then there's a haunted house at the end of this. And it's just... the roller coaster is fine if they didn't put Spectre coins in it. And I struggle to remember where they're at, and the controls for it are a little bit weird. I mean, they're the same controls we've been using the whole game. You're just jumping. But it's just not good. Also, you want to see how dumb I was as a kid? So, welcome to the Terror Coaster. Will you make it back out alive? You can jump off the Terror Coaster with the R1 button. Hurry, or you'll crash. Signed, Jake. When I was a kid, I thought that was Signed Jake. And I read it wrong. I thought it was signed as Signed Jack. I was like, oh, who's Signed Jack? Is he a monster? Is he a ghost? I was really stupid. I'm still stupid as an adult, but, you know, you can be forgiven at that point for being a child. If I fuck that up as an adult, that's just unexcusable. So this part is just really cool visually. I'll always say I'm not a fan of these kinds of things in games. I just don't find them that exciting. Oh, Jesus. So there is some cookies in here to kind of soften the damage you're going to take. And there's 2 portions in this, so if you fuck it up, you have to go... you can reset at the next part. But I don't like this because they put 2 of these fucking coins in it, and there's one coming up here. I love those trees. Those are fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, if this was a real roller coaster, I'd be like, yeah, this is actually pretty neat. I'm gonna take some intentional damage here coming up, because this one's really hard to get. I'm tempted to hit a save state, but that's kind of being cheesy. I feel like that's not doing its service. I like how I bitch about, like, saying, it's okay if I use a save state right, and then, like, in this situation where it's totally valid, I don't do it. Fuck! It's that one right there. You saw it, didn't you? Let's get killed intentionally. No, that's the last bit. I can't die. Well, no, I can. it's very easy to die here too. So that's the roller coaster section, and since we're getting 100% game completion, you need to get all the coins, which is just ass. I'm sorry, this is the most dumb thing in the entire game. Why they decided to put one in here is beyond me, so we'll have to go back for it in a minute. I think that's just terrible design. I'm sorry. Also, I love this cutscene.
Hey! How's it going?
Well, don't just stand there. Get me out of here!
I can't reach you from here. I've got to find a way in there.
There must be a way in here somehow. I remember that they walked me around that way. It took a long time. Just find a way and get me out of here. Will you hurry up?
Okay.
Oh, hurry up. Please get me out of here. It's cold. I'm scared and I have a fear of heights.
I'm sure that was awesome at the time, but as an adult, I'm like, that's just bad. Look at this fucking nasty thing. This used to scare me as a kid. It's a fucking giant knife, dude. It's a goddamn Kriegsmesser, I swear. That's insane. Also, these are pretty adorable ghosts, I'm not gonna lie. I like how I'm like metal as fuck. I'm like, oh, that's cute. I like that. This thing scared me. I'm not even gonna let you see what it is. It's fucking spooky, and it's not gonna get to live. So they're just these giant boxing glove hand ghosts in these, and they just suck. They have massive hitboxes, so I'm just not letting him live long enough to show it. If you're curious on the speedrun of this level, it's really easy. You're just basically hitting the America Land ride. It takes like 2 seconds, literally. Oh, that would have been so cool if I did it on the exact portion where you're supposed to land on him. I kind of wiggled a little bit to get him. I was like, oh, that would have been so cool. All that swag I would have shown off. But yeah, I like this level as a whole. I just do not like the roller coaster section. I think it's horse shit. So we can get that Spectre coin. Also, yeah, you want to get all the Spectre coins that you can get on the way through a level, because otherwise going through here a second time is a bitch, trust me. This part sucks. I hate this portion. I'm not really 100% sure how this is supposed to work either. My guess is you go in the middle like this, and it opens the coffins? Also, this is pretty ballsy for a American game, because in America, we have this fucking horrified feeling of another culture showing a cross, so we're just like, no, can't have the cross on the coffins in this game. And Japan's kind of weird about that too in some aspects. I actually have a few, I had a few Pokemon cards from Japan that did have the Altered Gengar with the cross artwork. I could probably show the actual physical photo of it if I remember, but I'm probably not going to. I like this cutscene too.
Ow, hey! Couldn't you bring me down a little more gently?
Well, it's not my fault. Didn't you see that the cage fell on its own? That's the thanks I get. Hope you didn't hit your head too hard.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that. Now, where is Spectre?
I haven't found him yet.
What about Jake?
Nope.
What have you been doing all this time? Let's go, we've got to find them.
Where are you going?
I'm going back to the lab. We can't find them or beat them without our equipment. Besides, you don't need me here. Ah! What was that? Ah!
I love that, just, at the end of it. That just seals it for me. That is so fucking funny. When I was a kid, I thought that was the funniest cutscene ever. As an adult, I'm just like, you know, that's not too bad. I like it. So, oh boy. So we gotta get the fucking Spectre coin. Oh my god. I don't want to do this. The first time I played this on the test playthrough, I got it in one go, this specific one. And I felt extremely lucky, because I'm like, I know there's 2 in this section. Actually, I think the barriers might be broken. Do they stay broken? I don't think they do. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Ow. Fuck butter. Damn it! As soon as you start fucking up, it's on a rail system. There's no way to slow it down or whatever. You can hear me mashing all the buttons, but... like, once you fuck it up, it's just a complete nightmare. Also, you can barely see in front of you. This is my least favorite portion of the entire level, probably. I mean, it's visually awesome. It's just, gameplay-wise, it's just kind of ass. I'm not a huge fan, as I've said in the past, of like minecarts or roller coaster sections in games. I usually kind of find them kind of shitty. Like, this is probably why. Okay. Let's see if I can do it this time. I can die, which is great. Fuck!
This bites.
Yeah, exactly what he said. This bites. So, I'm fine dying here. I want to show you guys in great detail how awful this is. I'm going to just drop a save state so I can expedite this a little bit quicker. I really hate this portion. I don't think anybody is going to disagree with me that this is awful. Fuck! You see, because I'm not going to go through this whole damn thing over and over, and I mean, I've said it in the Kingsfield video as well. I don't mind doing this because, let's face it, it's going to be me editing this out over and fucking over, so it's just better that I do this. God damn it. Thank you. Okay. I could seriously care less if I get killed one more time. But yeah, trust me, that's just not good design in my mind. Something about putting stuff on rails sections that you can easily miss because you can't go back for it or even move around or slow the object down, that is a huge no-no in my mind in terms of game design. Can you? No, I had to go through here again. That is a bit shitty. That's why I was like, man, I was lucky I did this the first time in one go. But, yeah, that's the easy shit. So, oh boy. The clown section coming up. Oh boy, everybody likes this next portion. I seem to hear the music for this next portion coming up a lot. Excuse me. I guess it's just really popular. I don't think it's the worst, but I don't think it's the best in the game. I think TV Tower has my favorite music, so that's just me with my snobula formula going here. Is there any reason to go back over here? I didn't think so. So yeah, like I said, I like this level. I think it's cool. I just don't like this portion with the fucking roller coaster. This could honestly be omitted from the game, and I don't think it would really make that much of a difference. I think the developers were just kind of like, roller coasters and clowns and amusement park. Sure, that'll work. I mean, it's cool. I don't think it's terrible. It's just not that good. I don't know how to explain that. I'm so on the fence by that. It's just the fucking coins that really ruin it. If those weren't actually on there, I think this would be fine. This song...
Ah, Professor! Are you hurt?
No. Don't worry about me. I'm fine. How are you? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Good. Well, I'm glad to see that you're all right. Oh, what a predicament I'm in. I need to get out of here and back to the lab. Do you think you can help me?
Sure, but how do I get in there?
The entrance is at the very top. You should be able to get in here from there.
All right, I'll be right there.
So yeah, this portion I'm not a huge fan of. I guess I like the music, it's okay. I'm never really a huge fan of the carnival aesthetic, you know what I mean? Like, I listened to a shitload of ICP as a kid, but that does not mean I like clowns and circus stuff. I just don't have any nostalgia for it. Oh, that was too fucking close. Also, these things have massive hitboxes, so you need to do that like... Yeah, you see what I was talking about? You need to do that or you're gonna get fucking killed every single time, and you're gonna come up to this boss fight with no health. Excuse me? Alright, whatever. I'm not gonna complain much. I mean, I'm gonna complain, but still. Yeah, you see, when I was a kid, going to the fair was the closest thing to a circus I had as a kid. So that's not really the same, because the fair is mainly for animals. Oh no, it's Homer Simpson. Oh! I love how he fucking does that every time you do it. So this guy is a little bit of a quirk. So we can easily exploit his AI. You can just do this over and over. He's not a very hard boss. He's just kind of gross. I don't like him. Now we can do that too, and kind of speed this up a bit. Jesus Christ. Even your iframes can't fucking crush through that. It's ridiculous how much damage it does to you. Oh, yeah, fucking summon your bullshit. I'd love to see you try. Yeah, fuck you and your bullshit you came in on. This part scared me to death as a kid. What the fuck was that nonsense? I take a shot every time I complain. Also, I love how the professor moves around. It's kind of cute. He doesn't really have a walk cycle, he just kind of moves. Yeah, fuck you, clown man.
Thanks for saving me. I'm so glad to see you, and glad to see you're safe. You've gotten stronger.
What?
Thanks to your gadgets, Professor.
No, the gadgets don't contain any real power. It's all in how you were able to use them. The true power is inside of you, Spike. You've grown, you've learned a lot, and you've truly become stronger.
You think so? Thanks, Professor, but I don't feel any different.
By the way, Spike, have you been able to find Spectre yet?
No.
Okay, I'll go back to the lab and fix the equipment. If we don't hurry, Spectre may change history forever and destroy us all. I'm afraid there isn't much time though, Spike. Maybe you should continue to search for Spectre in the amusement park. It could be dangerous, so promise me that you'll be careful.
I will.
I just love how, first of all, this thing's scary as shit looking, all things considered. But they just used the all-purpose trademark power. Oops, I skipped it. That's supposed to be like to say, hey, go down to the go-kart area. They use that cop-out powerful, which we'll come back to later too. Also, this is the final boss battle against Jake. It's actually woefully easy. But oh boy, here we go.
Jake, we don't have to do this. Just come back to the lab.
Don't even bother, Spike. You and I have always been good competitors, but this is it. Let's settle this once and for all. Let's see who's really the best. Let's go!
I like how that car just comes out of nowhere. But yeah, I don't think that, like... Oh, no, I remember what I was saying. Actually, I totally forgot. I got distracted by poor acting. But yeah, I think this portion of the game is just okay. I don't think it's awful. I don't think it's very good. Like, I don't see how this is hard. We're just basically doing this. I just hate how they use that fucking all-encompassing... It's just like power is the worst. Like, oh, all the power and the power. And I love Avatar and everything, but take a shot every time they say power. It doesn't mean anything. It's like... I think when I hear power, I also think of fucking Dragon Ball, like his power level. Like, that's just stupid. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, his muscle mass is slightly more, so he gets like 5 extra points like a fucking RPG character? What are you talking about? It always sounds so stupid. It's also like in Star Wars when Palpatine's like, you've grown powerful. From what? Stick a battery in him and give him some fucking go juice? No, that's just stupid. Is there a number that like blinks on his back? Power 16 or whatever? Oh shit, this isn't gonna work. Oh well. Hitbox, that thing is very forgiving, I forgot to mention. Like, it's just... Or like in Empire Strikes Back, you have indeed grown powerful. What fucking power are you talking about? It just sounds like you're just filling a car with gas, you know what I mean? It just sounds so stupid. It's a stupid cop-out thing, and it's just bad. I hate it. He goes to the fucking moon, by the way. Jake dies. Just kidding, he really doesn't. But this would. Yeah, his skeleton's
Jake!
What? Where am I?
Jake, are you okay?
Spike? Oh, this is so weird. I don't remember. I can't remember what I've been doing.
Are you okay? Don't you remember anything at all? Have you forgotten about the apes? Or about working with Spectre?
Spectre? Apes? What are you talking about? Ow, 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 ouch! My head.
Yes, it's really you. You're back to normal. I'm so glad to see you again.
I do remember something about Spectre and apes or something, but what?
Yeah! I'm so glad you're back. Let's go tell the professor.
Put me down.
Oh, look, you've broken the spell. It's just as well. I really don't need you anymore anyway. Everything's going exactly as I planned it.
Who's that?
It's Spectre.
Spike, I guess I underestimated your strength.
There it
You're
is.
smarter than I thought you were. I could use somebody like you. Why don't you join me and we'll conquer the world together? When we're a team, no one will be able to beat us.
You're crazy if you think I'll team up with you.
Relax. Just meet with me. You're looking for me anyway. You'll find me in my new castle in the middle of the amusement park. Come as my guest. I'll even leave the entrance open for you. I'll be waiting.
Are you really going?
Yeah, I've got to catch Spectre.
I'm going with you. Ouch.
No. It's better if you go back and help the professor. You need to regain your strength. The professor will need your protection.
But...
Yeah, fucking stare him down.
Okay. I understand. I'll do that. I'll get back right away.
Can you get back there on your own?
Of course. No sweat.
Okay then. I'm going too.
Okay. Spike! Good luck.
I'm just gonna break your little heart. I'm pretty sure his organs would be liquefied and his spine would be snapped in fucking half. There is no way you could survive a fall like that at this small of an age. You would be so fucking dead, it's not even funny. So, yeah. That's just how the cookie crumbles, I guess, right? Now comes the second half of the amusement park, which I don't really like.
What? Whoa! Huh? What? The castle's flying!
Really? Took you that long to notice? So that's some Earthen Peak bullshit because there's actually a lot of stuff on top that it's not showing. So, anyways. Alright. This part is gonna be brutal. All I can say is you have pretty much all the stuff you're going to need to do this, or at least you should. So the way that this is going to end is we're going to have only one monkey left, and we'll have to do that during cleanup, which is great. So this guy, also don't forget about him. If you do, you're going to have a really bad time on cleanup. I know it's strange that I get so angry when people don't 100% games, and I don't know why you wouldn't want to play the game fully, but I don't know, this is a game that I really think you should try to 100%. It's very satisfying when you do it. So now, this is another touch I actually really like about this portion though. Like, it's visually pretty cool for a PS1 game, all things considered. But, this is just so cool and creepy and desolate and ambient, and you're like, okay, what's the catch? There was one possible optional monkey here. What's the catch to all this hoosafudge, right? Okay. The problem is the design. I think it's too... I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that. I like that. When the monkey hits the button, the music kicks in. It's really cool. I know it's small, but it's a little tiny touch that I really, really like. I think music in this game just is so good to start with. So it's like, hearing it like kick in after it's quiet is just like, okay, where's the cool swank? And then it happens. And then you go, ah, there it is! It's so nifty, it's so cool. Okay, now I believe, yep, there's a coin here. I don't think you can get hit by that fan on the top. I think it's actually just decorative. Okay. That one I know for a fact, yes. So, okay, now, let's see. Am I correct in saying that I've done everything correctly? I think I have. So this whole section, you just want to minimize having to backtrack later on, which we're going to have to anyways, but it's just cutting out a lot of the bullshit. Oh boy, here we go. So this part's brutal. Alright, we need to get 2 UFOs killed. I think I'm hitting it before it's possible to damage it. When I was a kid, I tried so hard to get in the middle of that thing. I wanted to just see if you could fall into it, but alas, you can't. Holy shit, why are they so fucking accurate? There's 2 UFOs in this area, and you do have to, like, beat both of them to get through. I don't think I can whittle this one away from this distance. I gotta go a little bit closer. I mean, you can melee the saucers. I also have no idea who creatively thought monkeys, flying saucers. That is just a combination of things that only a person that has absolutely an insane brain could come up with. I think that thing was causing a little bit of cover. I think this is a bad idea. They do have a path. It's just a little bit random. God, I'm gonna get hit. I can just feel it. There we go. Damn it, I was hoping for that to happen. It would have been really swanky. Oh, come on. I like how, like I said, all the monkeys look different in each area of the game. Like how these ones have little suits on. Like, they're little jumpsuits. It's cool. I also like the implication that they're actually more advanced because they have weaponry. They're like the more soldierific kind of monkeys. I like that. It's a small touch. Like I said, this game does a little bit of environmental detailing in like the best ways possible. Ape Escape 2 does something similar to that, but that game, I just don't like the tone. I think not liking anime, it's kind of like my beef with Street Fighter. I don't like Street Fighter because it's a little too anime-ish for me. So there's the other monkey we can't get. We're going to come here at the end of the game. He's going to be the last monkey in the entire game. So hope you guys are ready for that when it happens. So what we need to do is get the car onto this. I don't like this situation at all. Shit! I don't hate the RC car, but I really don't like it all that much either. Compared to the other gadgets in the game, it just seems kind of half-baked. I can't really explain it. Okay, so that's fine. That guy's freaking out. I'm not going to cry about it. So we can leave it like that and switch to another gadget. So, also, the way you can tell the monkeys' types at this point, other than their heads, is they have little stripes on their uniforms. If I get close enough, I can show you. I think that one had one. It's hard to tell. The one on the pool table certainly did. So this is an area we can come back to later on in the game if we really want to, but I'm not gonna do that. I just want to get this whole level done with in one go. Well, you know what I mean, as much as possible. So, you see this area right here? We can't open it up until we open up the area outside. And that also has a Spectre coin in it. So, if you're like, where the fuck is it? Because that's what I did the very first time I played the game. This was like a hard fucking level, like as a kid. It's hard as an adult, but it's like, when you're a kid, you have that tension you're getting from just getting to the end of the game. You're like, oh fuck, I'm gonna get to the end of this, I'm gonna fucking do it. Because when you're a kid, beating a game is hard. Like, especially in my era, you know what I mean? Like, that's where the button is for that door. It's kind of out of the way, but you could probably deduce that you could see through there and see that little switch. I think it's not too ridiculous. But, yeah, when you're a kid, you don't have very many games. It's like, getting to the end of one and finishing it was a fucking big deal for me. I remember my parents got angry at me because I got Spyro 2 when it came out, and I just beat it, and they asked me what I was doing, and I was like, oh, I beat the game. And they're like, how could you beat the game? You just played it. And they're like, I don't know, I finished it. And they're like, you just slow down. And I was like, okay. Like I said, everyone assumed doing stuff quickly was bad, but I genuinely can do a lot of things really quickly and not half-ass it. That's the amazing thing. It's kind of a rare skill, though, and I don't think it's my best skill in life. My best skill is my writing and observation skill. It doesn't translate well in video format, trust me, but I actually do have a lot of linguistic skill. If you ever look at my writing, like, that I do in general, you'll notice I have a lot of practice with that. But, yeah, this level's not bad, but when you're a kid, Jesus, this was fucking knees weak, arms spaghetti, okay? This was hard shit. I genuinely, like, think I asked my dad for help. I like how when you hit that, by the way, it shakes the entire screen. It's such a fucking powerful, like, attack. I love it. Yeah, my dad loved this game, too. I sent him a picture of that thumbnail thing I made, because I actually just cropped that and put it on my phone. And so I sent it to my dad and a couple of friends, and I just did the tagline, "The only way to escape is to ape." I'm a good son. I hope. No! God damn it! Oh, fuck. I'm a terrible son. I take it all back. But, yeah, this part sucks, because if you do it wrong, it's very strict on the time. So, it sounds like it's really slow, but that's because the eyes you have to stand on. Also, this is the most impractical door of all time. I'd like to point that out. When I was a kid, doing this was a fucking chore. I had so much challenge doing this. But like I said, you're a small child. It's kind of okay. As an adult, you should have your shit together, just saying. So yeah, you can see on this monkey, he has like a little bit of a yellow striping on his shirt. Also, what the fuck is up with this room? It's perplexed me for years. I don't know what the hell is going... Is it ice or is it paint? I'm gonna assume it's ice, but what the hell kind of function does that room serve? Fuck, that was close. Ugh. This monkey is a pain in the ass, I will say this much. Let's see. So the problem is he can aggro up here, he can shoot you from up there too. And we have to get... See, it's when they hit the damn car, that's what sucks. Ugh. Okay, let's see if I can get him to hopefully crawl out the other side. Fucking 46 and 2 yourself out of here. Come on. You are a piece of shit. Yeah, fucking swing your arms, see what I care. You can't play... Oh man, I could have probably had him... Oh, God damn it, you see the problem is there's that little bit of slight... momentum it holds, and that like causes it to like fucking launch into them. Because you do have to keep it relatively close to them. Now you can see why I don't like the RC car, like, period. I think it just drags the game down. Will this count? This is why I hate this. And I'm just gonna take damage eventually. And it just slows the game down. I think that's a huge problem. Go out the hole! Don't go in the other one, please. What? What? Oh! Fuck. What was that? What was all that? Oh. You fucking whore monster. Come on. Oh my god. Now I'm just stealing insults from other successful YouTubers, and I'm just... Oh, come on. Don't. You're not supposed to go back in the hole. You fucking monkey cunt fucking... Oh, god damn it. Now you see why I do not like the RC car. It's not because the RC car is bad. Fuck! Now I'm mad. Now I'm really getting pissy. There's nothing that is going to make this easier or harder. Oh my god. Don't, please. No, you gotta be shitting me!
Oh no!
Yeah, it's that easy. It's just that easy, man. I didn't say this game was perfect, mind you. I said it's a perfect game, and that does not mean it's perfect. God damn. That has been a gripe. Oh my god, that was awful. Oh, for fuck's sake. You metal motherfucker there. I'm so angry I can't even think of curse words right now. They're all just coming out as fuck words, and that's not a healthy thing. There's just a constant stream of fuck word. That's gonna be in my autobiography, a conscious stream of fuck words. I mean, that's pretty accurate to what my life is like. But, thankfully we're almost done with this hellhole. Also, this is an odd thing. These are actually infinite one-ups. I don't know why they're here, but they are. Also, this aggressive bastard slows your frame rate down to an absolute crawl on the native system. It's unbelievable. Okay. I do this time? Okay, last time I tried that, I somehow got hit in the ass when I was doing that. I was really confused. So, I don't mind this. I really don't. God, don't, please. Okay, thank you. Now, you may be thinking, oh, why don't you go over there? This is much faster and much safer. There's 2 of those robot douchebags too, by the way, so I'm not really worried about it. You see, it's these. I don't like these. These make me so uneasy. Okay. You really don't have to worry about those guys. They don't really become a problem. Oh my god! I forgot that thing moved up. Holy shit, that scared me. It's like, fucking heart stopped for a goddamn second there. Oh. Come on. Thank you. Oh my god. That was a little messy. Wow. Well, I can tell you one thing. There's a mess, but, it's not a good one. Oh, man. So yeah, this section I don't have too much issue with. It's just a lot of platforming, which isn't the worst thing ever. This game does okay with platforming. I don't think it's the best, but it's not the worst either. I'm not worried about getting that one man either. I don't need that shit in my life. Okay. Fucking swank. Awesome. You see, I play this game so many times, I don't even have to think about it after a while. I'm like, yeah, there's a monkey here, I know this. This is like one of my favorite childhood games, so I hope it makes sense why I'm so, well, other than that RC car part, actually good at it. I like to think I'm good at this game, but hey, we still have the time trials to prove how fucking actually good I am, right? This part was hard as shit when I was a kid. I swear to God, I didn't finish this game until I was like 10 or 12. Because A, I had moved the fuck on. When the PS2 came out, I was all about Jak and Daxter and Mortal Kombat, baby. Got my Ratchet and Clanks and my Sly Coopers. Oh, fucking wonderful times. Nowadays, those games are still really good. But I dropped my PS1 like it was a fucking hot turd until I was about 14 or 15. Then I was like, hey, these games are still really good. Let's play them with friends. It's very fun. It's a great social experience, I tell you what. I don't know, the PS1 is just... It's a great console with great games with great controls and really fair difficulty curves. So, anyways. No, I really do. I love the... Yeah, I love the PS1. It's a fantastic system. I mean, it's not my favorite, I will say. My favorite system of all time is the PS2. Nothing can be better than the PS2. I'm sorry. I'm a fucking PC gamer for life. PS2, man, all day. Why do you think one of the first things I did when I realized I had a really beefy computer was emulate PS2 games? Because it's a fucking wonderful console. Like, it's probably my favorite console of all time. Close second would be, surprisingly, GBA. I know you're probably like, but I thought you said you hate Nintendo. I do. But they have some of the best fucking handheld games of all time, like the Pokemon series and, like, oh man. You know, and it's strange, I didn't actually grow up playing Pokemon. I didn't play Pokemon until I was like 19. And my first Pokemon game was Pokemon Sapphire. So I have a pretty big nostalgia boner for that. That's real. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, I just have to say Metroid Fusion, man. Metroid Zero Mission. Those are some of the most amazing Metroid games of all time. Fusion, people give it a lot of shit because it's linear. Ugh! And I'm like, you know, that's not a bad thing. Linearity is okay to me. I'd rather have a fucking linear experience done correctly than a fucking open world goddamn mess buffet thing. People seem to think that open world and like shit just equals good game, and that's just a really dumb way of thinking. I'm sorry. If you think open world equates to good game, you have really bad standards. I'm sorry. It's mainly because I think people say, oh, it makes more game. Yeah, but that doesn't make the game better. If the game isn't good or well designed or coded, it's just a lot more of it. So that's just my problem. So yeah, you can see we've actually done all the stuff up to Spectre as well. I'd like to point that out. I'm like, yeah, I forgot to mention here. Also, I love how they just throw this dude right here. Yeah, hey, how's it going? Oh, I guess you actually do have to kill him, never mind. I like how I know this game's controls and shit so well, as I take immediately dumb damage. But hey, you know what I mean. I know these games so well from like just memory alone that I don't even have to think about it. I'm like, I'm gonna jump directly at him probably. So, yeah, that is all the side content in this level up to Spectre, except the one monkey that we're gonna get in cleanup. So, what time is it for me, actually? Oh, it's 5 o'clock, that's fine. I should have enough time to do this. That is a staggeringly scary thought. But, let's see, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, open world games just don't equate to good. I mean, they can be. Don't get me wrong, there's some really good open world games. Saints Row 2, fucking wonderful game. I don't like Grand Theft Auto 4. I can see why people like it though, and I played a lot of it, and I just don't... I don't think it aged well. I know that's... Oh, for fuck's sake. I know that's the thing everyone says when they're like, it doesn't age well. They don't have an exact reason, because they're almost all really different, like, oh, the graphics look bad. Well, fuck you. No one gives a shit about graphics. If that's your only complaint, that's really petty. No, I think the game just didn't age well in terms of design. I think it's just very hand-holdy, and it's just very linear, and not... The story is not paced well. I don't think it's a bad game, I just don't think it's as good as people remember it being. I didn't like GTA 5 that much for some reason. It just wasn't my cup of tea. Saints Row 3 was fine. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not a huge sandbox open world game kind of person, but like I don't like Elder Scrolls Skyrim at all. I think it's terrible. I love Oblivion better. Oblivion's an objectively better game, and a better story with better characters and better writing and better world design. And a way better actual RPG system. So, fight me. It's just the way it is, man. But, I don't think Skyrim's a good game, and I don't think it's not very fun. I don't know how to explain it. I don't want to go there right now.
What's wrong with you? I can't believe what a mess you made. You didn't have to blow everything apart. I told you the door would be open. I only wanted to talk to you. That's why I invited you in. So what do you think of my castle? Do you like it? This castle is the most powerful fortress ever constructed. It will be so easy to conquer the world. It really is perfect, isn't it?
What are you saying? Are you out of your mind? Just stop this crazy plan already.
Why don't you stop fighting me and join me instead? You know, like your friend did.
No way! I won't be controlled by you!
Well, we'll see about that. With my new powers and my superior intelligence, it would be so easy to put you under my control. You could fight it all you wanted. Be able to resist. Like this! Ow! Is that painful? Give it up! Join me! Unless you do, the pain you're feeling will only get worse!
No! 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 I won't!
You really think you can fight and beat me? You're no match for my powers!
Powers.
I don't want to! I won't!
Fuck you, Dad!
Wow! What's going on? My powers! Why aren't they working?
I'll tell you why.
What?
Power alone isn't the true strength. Well, something like that.
I can't believe this is happening! I have no use for you now! Get out of here!
Hey, wait!
Take this!
Ugh, there's the other one. I hate that expression. Take this! So we have to get really close to this thing. This is very similar to like, oh, it's like in the Battletoads where you gotta get... Actually, it is quite similar to that if I'm being honest. But, All things considered, this is a much fucking harder fight than the actual final boss fight of the game. I wish that the actual boss fight was as challenging as this. Because this actually makes you utilize all your shit. So, but yeah, that cutscene is just anime incarnate to me. That's what all anime and shit is like in my mind. It's just power, friendship, inside you, weird grunts. Don't try to convince me to like anime either. I've tried. I just don't. There's no magic one you're gonna think I'm gonna like. Oh no! Now we're fighting Shiny Glasses anime character. Oh dear. Now we're really in fucking trouble. Alright, let's switch over to the doodad. You see, this fight would actually be challenging if these little things weren't in the arena. Fuck. Yeah, just like the RC car, the hitbox on those is actually very forgiving and it lasts quite a bit. So, yeah, I think this is actually a decent boss battle, all things considered. It's not overly challenging, but it does make— oh, what? You see, I wasn't kidding, the thing is fucking massive. I really think this is actually a good culmination of platforming, player situational awareness, stuff like that. I think it's really nice. I actually like it. I don't think it's terrible. It's probably the best boss fight in the entire game, if I'm being honest. Ape Escape 2 much improves on the formula, I will say that. If you're interested in playing the sequel, maybe I'll do it someday and just make fun of it the entire time I'm playing it, and how much I hate anime, but, like, it's actually a very solid, well-made game. What did I just do? I didn't touch him! I didn't hit him at all, he just fucking exploded. What the fuck? Okay, I'll take that. I'm not gonna complain. This part is the obligatory disappearing platform section in the game. I don't mind it. This shit used to make me so tense as a kid. Like, in games like this, I was like, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna fall! It's actually a decent enough way of making players learn how to bait out attacks. I don't think that's a bad idea. Oh! Oh! That was not what I expected to have happen. You know, I just realized something. I haven't said this the entire time I've been playing this. But fucking monkeying around! There we go. I did it. I can't believe I didn't say it the entire game.
You ruined everything! If it weren't for you, everything would be perfect!
Spectre, put a stop to this now! I'm taking you back to the amusement park.
You must be joking! You're not taking me anywhere! I'll never go back! I'm never going back to that rotten place! You listen, and you listen good! I will return! And when I do, I'll destroy you and the world as you know it! So you better be ready, because next time, I won't fail!
Wait! Spectre!
Why does he always say that? It's just so silly, man.
Yes!
Why does anyone in any single medium always say, wait? It always sounds so dumb. Ugh, I know it's not quality writing, but still. Also, look at this fucking haul.
You did great.
Damn right I did. So, here we go. all lived happily ever... No, they didn't. That's not the actual true ending. I want to skip this. Can I skip this? Because it's long. So, this is just the base game ending. This is not the 100% ending, but I guess I can do my thoughts. So other than a few hiccups here and there, I still really think this game holds up really, really well. I think a lot of it has to do with the charm, the time it was made, just everything. I think everything comes together in this game to just kind of work. I think the other reason I don't hate it as much as like an anime-ish inspired thing is because it's very subdued. It still has the weirdness at times, but it's not like insanely just 2 is like so fucking so much. It just makes me want to vomit. Like everyone is awful. I can't stand that game at all. So I don't know. I think personally the game is so well crafted, and I love the aesthetic of PS1 era people. They just look so fucking not like human beings. It's incredible. They look like a mixture between South Park and Clay. I love it. But yeah, I think personally for me, it's just such a wonderful game. Like, it's short, it's... Oh my. Anyways, it's a shorter game, but we still have cleanup to go through, and we still have the no commentary, like, speedrun section, which I'm very excited to do. That's going to be a good example of my actual, when I'm focused on the ball kind of, you know, way of playing. When I was a kid, I probably thought Pete Burrows was the coolest person ever because he voiced the bad guy. I am not even exaggerating. Oh, back when Sony meant something. Those are the times. They really were. Now I think I can hit a button. Come on. Let me go! I don't want to be here. There we go.
Spectre will definitely be back, and when he is, I'm sure he'll do more evil.
Professor, I'll go back and find Spectre.
That's a good idea. But first, use the time station to return to the past and check each era for any remaining monkeys on the loose. We can't leave any of them wandering around. While you do that, I'll go back to the lab and track down Spectre. Then we'll find him and stop him for good.
So yeah, the game pretty much tells you exactly what you would probably have imagined. But you can also notice we unlocked all the mini-games! Maybe I'll do those in a separate video some other day, who knows. But for the most part, I'm very happy with what I've done so far. And I will see you guys for cleanup in the next one. I don't know how many videos it's going to take. Probably not very many. But I'll see you then. Hope you bring your fucking sack lunch.